Eric had been restless for weeks. Every night, as the clock struck 3 a.m., he would jolt awake, cold sweat on his forehead. It wasn't the nightmares that woke him. It was the silence. An unnatural silence that pressed against his ears, broken only by the faintest, most persistent scratching behind the walls. He blamed it on stress, on work, on loneliness. He kept telling himself, it's nothing. It's just an old house creaking. But deep inside, he knew. Tonight would be different. At exactly 3:17 a.m., it came again. A whisper, not loud, not urgent, just there, software sinister. Eric held his breath, straining to listen. The voice was whispering his name, not once, not twice, over and over. Eric, Eric, stay awake. He jumped out of bed, clutching a baseball bat. Nothing moved. No windows were open. No doors were unlocked. And yet, the voice never stopped. The walls pulsed. Tiny cracks spread like veins across the plaster, almost alive. He wasn't imagining this. Something was living inside the walls. Sleep became a dangerous game. Every time Eric's eyelids drooped, the whispers grew louder, harsher, commanding. One night, too tired to fight it, he fell asleep. He dreamed of the house, except in the dream, the walls were bleeding. Dark, thick blood oozed from every corner. Figures, tall, thin, faceless, moved through the hallways, whispering not just his name, but secrets he had never told anyone. Stay with us. You belong here. You heard us. Now you are one of us. He woke up gasping, clutching his chest. On his arms, where the figures had touched him in the dream, were bruises. Long, thin finger marks burned into his skin. He was no longer safe. Not awake, not asleep. Desperate, Eric set up cameras, microphones, even live-streamed his bedroom one night. He needed proof. Proof he wasn't insane. At 3:17 a.m., the equipment went wild. Static screamed through the speakers. The camera captured only shadows moving too fast to see clearly. And then, the voice came through the microphone, loud and clear. You were warned. The camera shook violently, and the last frame it captured was Eric's terrified face, his mouth open in a silent scream, before the feed cut to black. When police arrived the next day, the house was silent. All they found was the equipment and a single whisper recorded on endless loop, stay awake. Eric was never seen again. Neighbors say the house feels wrong, cold even on the warmest days. At night, if you walk past, especially near 3:17 a.m., you might hear scratching sounds or a soft voice calling your name from the cracks in the wall. Some claim to have seen figures watching from the windows. Others have entered the house out of curiosity, but none stay long. If you ever find yourself there and you hear your name whispered, run. Because if you listen too long, you'll become part of the house, part of the walls, whispering forever for the next poor soul who can't sleep. Dark scream, echo of Eric's whisper, stay awake, then total silence.